Hello, and I'm Barb Miller-Webb with Master Graphics. Today, I'd like to talk about how to integrate additive manufacturing into your manufacturing process. As you know, today, 3D printing is used by product development, labs, and some production applications. And manufacturing still have not yet been able to integrate 3D printing technologies into some of their processes. It's a very challenging for companies, and because their leaders sometimes have limited or maybe out of date understanding of the 3D print technology today. Even if a company in general has an understanding, it may not be clear how to integrate it into their systems or their processes today. And of course, it would have to be done carefully so as not to jeopardize existing throughput. 3D printing is a great asset for new product development, accelerating time to market. To take advantage of 3D printing as a viable product solution, companies first must adopt best practices and mitigate their risk and apply manufacturing from design to delivery. So, where can additive manufacturing be used today with manufacturing companies? Where are we seeing successful additive manufacturing applications? First of all, product enhancement, more importantly, but also for lightweighting parts, possibly for reducing costs of materials, possibly for accelerating schedules, new business products, even combining multiple parts into one part. All of those examples I just talked about really fall into four main buckets for additive manufacturing. Number one, prototyping or concept parts, making sure you test it out as a concept before you go to production. The other is form fit validation applications, confirming it meets all the product requirements. Next is tooling applications, or I call it pre-production applications. In that example, parts can be used for fixtures, work holding devices, masking, possibly cutting tools, or even end effectors. And then the last bucket has to do with production or low volume manufacturing. If a company intends to use additive manufacturing in a way, at first it must start with an organizational shift. And this starts with the president and all of those commanders below them, right? It's imperative to generate a manufacturing mindset in the organization and create a team and include everyone from the operations to the management to engineering to even supply chain. By doing this, all the collective input will determine the success or the failure within the organization. And in addition, it helps to create champions for adopting additive manufacturing within the organization. Identify the challenges and evaluate whether or not additive really fits in your company. Then select the parts that are going to provide the most challenge, whether that's through cost, complexity, or even other areas. Maybe you can't get them from supply chain. Then build a business case and understand the true cost or the impact. That could be taking the cost of the 3D printed part and comparing that to the cost the way you manufacture it today, your traditional way. As an example, include all of the shipping costs, the packaging costs, your floor space, utility, depreciation, and other maintenance. Put that on your spreadsheet and evaluate from your analysis which makes most sense. Lastly, pilot a targeted small area and then scale up. Following a pragmatic approach and best practices will help early adopters bridge that gap between 3D printing and traditional manufacturing. While the pace of adoption really does still remain uncertain, 3D printing has most definitely made inroads and will certainly continue to make a huge impact in the manufacturing industry. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at Master Graphics. Thanks and have a good day.